Hey, this is Pamela Riemann-Schneider. I'm the retail editor for Blue Book Services, and this is the Produce Reporter Week in Review. Sorry it's a bit echoey. I'm on vacation hanging out with my Santa squad. So this is the Christmas edition of the Produce Reporter Week in Review.
So
Greg,
that's not your beach house that you're calling in from?
no, and it's fixing to be my freezing cold igloo coming up tomorrow. Like most people in the country, we're bracing for cold temperatures, but that's okay. We have some new sweaters.
And some old sweaters.
Yeah, I got my Dole ho 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 pineapple sweater. So I was super jazzed to get this just in time for Christmas, and then we've got some more for next week. We're gonna save those. But you've been manning the office, and last week we had a glimmer of hope that ag labor was going to get a little of attention before the holiday break, but no.
No, it's sad news. Supposedly, all the senators and Congress people will be leaving as their recess, which is supposed to be the 23rd. So that's this week, and they were people in the industry were hoping that they would address ag labor. There was always the big Farm Workforce Modernization Act, and it became increasingly clear that that was not going to get enough to pass the Senate. It has already passed the House. And so Senator of Colorado, Democrat senator, introduced a scaled down, affordable, and secure food act, which would have addressed some of the farm labor issues. And then that also failed to get enough attention. Basically, they need 60 senators, and there weren't enough Republican senators willing to support that. We ran stories and included a list of over 200 ag groups, which had a lot of produce groups and companies signed on to it in support for that one. But one of the ones who was not on that list was the American Farm Bureau. And I reached out to them and got a statement about why they didn't support it. And it basically came down to the unpredictability of wage rates, and they didn't feel like that was properly addressed, and they're going to continue to work on it. But I think a lot of people in our industry don't realize that the American Farm Bureau has not been supportive of a lot of these efforts for that reason and many others.
That's a bummer because we thought maybe we had a glimmer of hope, but like you had previously said, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So back to the
No, and
drawing board ish.
with the House going back to Republican hands at the start of the new year, it's the John Hawley from IFPA. I talked to him. He said basically that would mean everything would have to start from scratch. So any progress that has been made up to this point is thrown out the window, and it starts all over. And it just doesn't feel like 2023 is going to be a spirit of cooperation in Washington, D.C.
That's kind of bummer news, but you actually got to report some familiar type news every time we try to get a little bit of sports into the produce industry, and this week we had legitimate sports in
Oh
produce.
yes, oh yes. This week was the famous Idaho Potato Bowl in Washington, or sorry, Boise, on the Blue Field, and it's sponsored by the Idaho Potato Commission. And there were lots of potatoes. There was a Spuddy Buddy sighting or two. There was a big truck with a potato on it, and of course, after it was over, the Eastern Michigan team threw the bath of French fries on the successful winning coach. And so anyone can click on that story and click the link. It was broadcast by ESPN. So the link is to the ESPN site, but you can see the dumping of the fries on the coach. It looked wonderful. Hopefully they weren't too hot.
The Idaho Potato Commission sure does get a lot of bang for its buck out of some of these promotions. I actually, when I was checking my suitcase in to go to, I think it was New York, I have a lot of produce stickers all over my suitcase. And one of them was a potato commission. And the lady who checks me in every time, she recognizes me. She recognizes the suitcase. And we got to talking, and I told her what I did. And she's like, "Did you know there's an Airbnb that's a giant potato?" And I was like, "Actually, yes, I do." And let me tell you what that potato was before it was actually an Airbnb. So kudos to the Idaho Potato Commission for definitely getting its money's worth out of these promotions.
Agreed.
And I've got something. So the whole week has been kind of just a mini Christmas for me. I have been getting amazing things from our friends in the produce industry, but we it was just me, had some snarky comments about one of the trends lists. I couldn't remember which one it was, that picked pickled strawberries as one of the top trends for 2023. And we were both like, yeah, I was a little salty about it. And actually, I got a little personal note from California Giant Berry Farms, and they had their top chef guy from Gordon Food Service make me some pickled strawberries. I've got sweet and sour and some suggestions for how to use them. And it's further proof that pickled strawberries are trending. The 2019 winner, Chef Travis Peters, owner of the Delta and the Parish House in Tucson, Arizona, features pickled berry pie on his menu. So I have, am I gonna try this? I don't know. It's like berries floating around in some goo. Which one do we want to try? We want to try the sour or the sweet?
They both look just so wonderful.
Facetious. I'm gonna try this one's sour. The first one I picked up here. Watch out for the cord, Uli. Yeah, Uli's trying to get in here.
1 second.
Okay. Oh, careful! You're gonna knock the light over. Whoa.
Well, he's got to try it too now.
Yeah, he's got to try it too now. And actually, I happened in my Santa squad to have a little thing here. All right, so here's a sour pickled strawberry. Okay, actually, I'm eating crow on this because I actually like it. I did not expect to. Remember, I read it, the description. I'm like, oh, yum. You want to try it? Okay, it's very. He's not sure. He did not. Did you not expect that?
Interesting.
No, actually, seriously.
Yeah, they're good.
The liquid is.
It tastes kind of like pickled strawberry jam.
Yeah. Like
how would you know?
If you
never had pickled strawberry jam before, have you?
No. I get what he's saying. He's saying it tastes like if you mix strawberry jam on a pickle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try the other one because I'm curious now, because that was the sour and it's just a little bit sweet.
Yeah.
Don't you need a palate cleanser in between the two?
We haven't made any cookies yet. That's on the to-do list, and once we do, then maybe I would have a palate cleanser. I could go get some cream cheese or something. All right.
I would say pears are really good for that.
I think I like the sour one better. You okay? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. All is well. Did you fall off? No. Okay, you gotta stay. He's standing on an antique footstool from this. All right, ready? That one, I like the sour one better. What do you think? Yeah, we like the sour one better.
This one is sourer than the sour one.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think it's got a little like a balsamic thing going on in there. So, oh, you okay? Yeah. So,
well, it came with all these recipe ideas, and so you're going to have to try it on something now, right?
I am going to have to try it on something. I'm actually going to have to legitimately try it and not just like try a strawberry that's been floating in the pickling liquid. The pickling liquid is actually the winner in this, because the strawberries are good and all, but I mean, what's in it? I would almost put that over some fresh strawberries and let it macerate in there. I've got ideas. I have ideas. This is actually okay.
I see a future video swirling in there.
Yes. You'll have to check out the TikTok that I posted yesterday, where Ike and I took our new matching sweaters to HEB to go shop for apples. So there's my spoiler for it. But for now, that's it for the Produce Reporter Week in Review. If you are not getting the Produce Reporter newsletter, you need to go to producebluebook.com and sign up.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas to you.